All right, guys, I am sorry about that. I hope everybody comes over and sees make sure. I hope everybody pops in over here. Let me see. Is anybody in here? Oh, I don't even know. My live chat was on. There we go. James / thank you guys. I don't know. The whole internet went down for a minute. I was doing something and the whole internet went down. So Dylan, what I meant to ask you is, how is she looking? Not looking good. What is going on? Yeah, the whole internet went down, Justin. It was weird. Everything went all it was weird. It was strange. When more people get in, I got a question for you, Justin. So we'll see how this goes. Your fault? No. I don't know what was going on. I do not know. Oh, excuse me. That went down the wrong tube. Started coughing. Something from the Twilight Zone. Did you see they're coming out with the Twilight Zone again? A whole new series of the Twilight Zone. I hope it's good because I want to watch it. You gonna watch it too, or no? So am I. Well, Justin, here's how much I like the Flash. Here's one of his. I got a whole collection of Funko Pop toys that are Flash because I like the Flash. Okay, yeah, that sounds like she's in distress. Okay, that's the difference. When they start having issues like that, then that means you have to intervene somehow. So yeah, I would definitely try the massaging, with the finger thing and see what happens. And if you can't get none, you may have to take her back to the vet and let them intervene somehow. Yes. Did they say use like KY jelly or anything to lubricate in there in any way to see if any eggs pop out? Because I have seen where eggs were stuck and they had to deflate the eggs. At least just one egg, and the rest came out. Are the eggs close to the end? Yeah, for a snake, a Burmese python. Are the eggs close to the end or are they further up? Yes, okay. It could be just one egg holding everything up. Yep. Okay, I wish I lived closer because I'd help you do everything you needed help with, man. I do. I really do. No, it's too late now, Jeff. The eggs are definitely too late. Yeah, sometimes you have to aspirate the eggs. I have a whole set to do that if there was an emergency situation where the snake was in distress. Okay. Here you go. Justin, who is stronger? Superman or the Incredible Hulk? And here's the reason I ask. The Hulk, the more he gets hurt, the stronger he gets and the bigger he gets. So the more that Superman would be beating him, the bigger and stronger he would get. So would eventually the Hulk get big enough and strong enough to take the Superman down? Yeah, Justin, I'm hoping. I'm hoping now. Good point, Justin. I personally don't think Thor is technically stronger than the Hulk because I think Superman can beat Thor. Yes. I can't wait for the new Avenger movies to come out. I want to see Thanos go down. But I got that whole figured out how they're going to bring everybody back that died, even Spider-Man. Because Thanos, they still have the time crystal. So they can reverse time with that crystal. With the stone, I mean. The stone. The green one. That's why when Doctor Strange was sitting there and he was running through all the scenarios, he knew which one he had to get that let Thanos win and get the stone. Because in the end, they can get it back and go back and change it back. That's true. Are you going to get it on film or is it too small to get on film, Matt? That'll be interesting. That'll make it real interesting. Sarah Tyndall, how are you? Do you like the Deadpool movies, Justin? I thought they were great. I do wish you luck. Come back and tell us how it turns out, Justin. Yeah, no, he wasn't supposed to age, but I forget what I got to think back. They did something to make him age. They took his anti-anime. I can never say that word. The anti-animum, whatever the heck that metal was, out of him. More than this, I thought the Suicide Squad movie was pretty good too. Do you think they're going to come out with a part 2 of Suicide Squad? And if they are, I missed it. I mean, if they are, I missed any kind of release information about it. Part 2 is in the making. Are they going to get all the same people to play in it? Sarah Tyndall, how is your dog doing today? Very good. We should get like a group together and do a comic book or a superhero channel or something and just talk about this stuff. Yes, it would. I just seen a release, like a snippet on the channel Looper on here. It's called Looper, not Youper. Looper. You popped in as soon as I said that. And they were talking about it. Who was supposed to be in it? Yeah, real deal. I think it would be awesome. Getting to these kind of conversations on there would be amazing. Yeah, Uber. The last one, I lost all internet and everything. I don't know what happened. I had to restart it. Old school characters would be cool to see. Taking notes, are you, Uber? I'm just kidding you. Was he able to use his back legs at all, Sarah? For work, yeah. I knew what it was, Uber. I was just messing with you, buddy. Okay, I have 2 of my all-time favorites superheroes, and that would have to be Superman and the Flash, both. As for villains, I don't know. I'd have to sit down and really think about the villains. I've heard of it, but I've never seen it. How about you, Justin? Who is your all-time favorite heroes and your favorite villains. Good villain. Oh, Venom? No, there you go. I like Venom. Andrew's a big Venom fan. My son, the one that was on here a little bit ago, yeah, he's a huge Venom fan. Did you guys see the movie Venom? The dark side is cool. I have to agree that, you know. See, I wasn't thinking that far back. Shazam growing up was very cool. Yes. Oh, yeah. Carnage, that was good that he put him in the end, yes. Shazam with the shack. Space Ghost was pretty cool too. Johnny Quest, definitely a favorite cartoon, but he's really not a superhero. Yes, I do believe Carnage is coming out very soon. And I think Woody Harrelson will play a good part. I do. Tommy Pickles. Yeah. Yeah, I think that would be I think a lot of people like the superheroes and stuff like that. I think it would be good to have one. Like a vlog, not a vlog, but like a little live stream just for that. Rugrats, that was my son. He loved the Rugrats. I used to watch a show called The Electric Company. Does anybody ever remember it? Hong Kong Phooey. Hong Kong Phooey. I love that one. Underdog. Hong Kong Phooey was good. Let me think. What was that? Kung Fu Panda. Underdog was good. I used to watch Underdog. I used to watch the Rocky Bullwinkle show every day before going to kindergarten. Every day. Because kindergarten always started in the afternoon. And if I went in the morning half of the year, it was on when I got home. And then when I go to school, it would be on. It would be on before I went to school. So if I went in the afternoon. The Wacky Racers. Anybody ever watch the Wacky Racers? Robert Banana Splits was actually probably my favorite show when I was a kid. I don't know how many people remember the Banana Splits. I could tell you all the shows I used to watch when I was a kid. I like the Banana Splits. Mr. Belvedere. Yeah. Captain Kangaroo. I remember. Yeah, sort of. In the guts, yes. Bananas in pajamas. Lou Ferrigno, the original Credible. I remember when they came out with the original, when that first appeared, and I used to watch it. Fraggle Rock, that's more of a Becky's thing. I was older when Fraggle Rock came out. You remember when a parakeet? Yeah, I remember when he was still in the egg. Just kidding. Comic-Con, yeah, that would have been to meet Lou Ferrigno would have been pretty awesome. I think does anybody here watch The Walking Dead? Flintstones and the Jetsons. When the Flintstones first came out, they used to advertise Winston cigarettes. And then they had a big contest. I don't know if you guys knew this, to name Pebbles. The baby when she was pregnant, when Wilma was pregnant. They did a whole contest to name her. And I can't remember what you won if you guessed it right. I mean, if you came up with the name, if they picked the name you threw in there. But the person who won picked Pebbles. Did anybody ever get into the crazy conspiracy theories about the shows, like the Jetsons and the Flintstones, like the Flintstone, how they intermingle with transfer over to each other? Crazy stuff. You got to really look that up. It's some really, really crazy stuff. They have Comic-Cons here, but they're not real big because there's not very many people. I would like to go back to Philadelphia and go to out there somewhere and see a Comic-Con, or the one they have in Los Angeles would be cool. Tone, you watched The Walking Dead? Is it really? Okay, Tone, I got a question for you. What do you think the scars are on what's his name's back? On Michonne's back. What do you think the X is? And do you think they'll ever have a flashback of what was happening? Yeah, I know Comic-Con in Atlanta is huge. I just noticed that Jeffy watches QVC. Jeff, are you still there? That's what. Yeah, you watched The Talking Dead, don't you? Because that was on The Talking Dead last week. I think they got into a little bit of S&Ms. I was just when I thought I lost you for a minute there, buddy. What, you used to watch QVC as a kid? Did you find anything good? Did you watch anything good on there? Oh, I bet you that was. Matt, good night. Keep us posted on your green bottle blue molting, please. You have an amazing night, my friend. My wife's favorite superhero is Wonder Woman. I can't wait till they come out with the next Wonder Woman movie. Catwoman, yeah, that wasn't bad, but it was, yeah. Well, they have it on the CW has the series one Superwoman. So I'm going to assume it's only a matter of time before they come out with the movie. I hope they come out with a Flash movie, but with because I like the CW Flash version. I like the actors that got to play the Flash and all that on there. Of course you did, Jeff. Did she scratch you or bite you or something? The Joker, very good. It's a very good one. Yes. No, that's true. Gotham, excuse me. I have never ever watched it. David Theory, how are you doing, sir? This guy has Uper. I really have. I could tell you, I have a perfect spot for one, and it's definitely something I've always thought about. Are you worried about something, Uber? Or do you know something we don't know? The one I could build. This is no joke, Uber. I could build one that's about 30 feet by 15 feet wide. and people would never even know it was there. Oh yeah, okay, like the one from Doctor Who. It would be. Yes, it would be. You've never seen Doctor Who? At 23 years. You really, I know this. I run the Bismarck Herpetological Society around here, and there's a lady in there who's the biggest Doctor Who fan you ever seen. She's got a little Doctor Who little thing on her keychain, the whole 9 yards. Hold on a minute, guys. Hello? What's that? Where'd it go? Huh. How come I can't hear you? I can't hear a word you're saying. Hello? You want me to get... I know. Yeah, hold on. I will be right back, guys. Children have emergencies. Talk amongst yourselves for a minute. Is that okay? Please don't go nowhere. I'll be right back. I'll turn it down. The little critter was in her room. Did you get it? No, because before I got there, it ran out under the door. So I'm going to assume Let me turn my volume down on my ringer before, so that way it doesn't wake you up. There. I am back, guys. I am so sorry. When you have children, you got to take care of them, you know. See if what I miss here. So getting back to the bunker. Okay. Getting back to the bunker. Do you really want one, Youper? Is it? Must have been one. What did I miss? What did I miss? So, David, when are you doing a video on this stuff that you got? Yeah, that's a pretty good one. I think my personal opinion, chlorhexidine is what I use. Because first off, you put it in a spray bottle, you spray it in there. Anything that's stuck comes loose. It comes right out real simple, real fast. F10 is good if you have a sick animal and you're trying to prevent disease, illnesses from spreading. The one reason I like chlorhexidine is it's 1 ounce for every gallon, and you can buy a great big tub of it for, like $20. When my snakes lay their eggs, I take them. You can wipe them down with chlorhexidine. They both have their purposes in the hobby. They both have their uses. Yes. It's very good for RI infections. F10. Yes. They got them already?
I see 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 4. 2 boxes of everything and 4 boxes of Fitbit. So I'm guessing you're my cookies.
Very good. Yes, Jeff, I remember the waterbed scene with Edward Scissorhands. Amazing. Does Vicks help with an RI? No, I don't think I would use Vicks. You definitely would have to use chlorhexidine. And there's more than one way to use chlorhexidine to help with an RI. They do different overseas than we do over here. And sometimes the ones overseas do it better. So I don't know. It's iffy. Edward Scissorhands is one of the greatest movies ever made. One of David's favorites. True. I almost did it again,
Sean.
Sean.
Lady who lives next door to the post office. Not next door to the post office. She lives next door to all the Hunter's mom.
The one who said bullshit?
The one that asked if you have any poisonous ones.
Oh, no, I wasn't talking about it. That one lady who saw that said bullshit. Like it was a big deal that we had them or something.
No, that says bullshit. I see. Nope.
No, there's the one there. It's probably one of the other pictures and one of the other posts. They divided it into two posts on there, and I don't know why they did that.
No, it's divided. It's in one post. You just put two pictures.
Oh, all right. Yes, the sculpting scene was good. Is that because you're a girl and it was kind of sentimental or something? You're funny, Tom. If you go right here, where is it?
I'm looking at them right now.
I know. Where is it?
Becky Reed gives a high five.
Mm-hmm.
And someone said, no.
Troy, how are you? Troy, I did it. I almost did it again. Sean, how are you doing, sir? No, I did not get a chance to check it out yet, but I will check it out, Sean. It will be awesome to see. For sure.
I don't see nobody that says bullshit.
All right, wait a minute. I'm looking. I am looking.
Oh, I see it now.
Okay. Troy's great. See, I don't know why.
Because you told Danielle Levy, don't hurt them, you'll come and remove them.
Oh.
She's saying bullshit that she's going to kill them. That's basically what she's saying.
That woman can't. She can't even get out of her wheelchair.
She'll run them over.
They're probably. She can't.
Oh no, Andy, she's putting down quick now.
I know, she almost runs people over. It's crazy.
You're not going to get everybody in this town.
Oh, I know that. I know that. Couldn't even make it out of our yeah, you guys got a lot of snow, didn't you? We got a lot of snow here too, but you guys have been getting hammered the last few days. It's crazy. Did you guys see how much snow, rain they're getting in California? California is flooding in some places because they can't handle all the rain. But Sean, I do promise you, when I'm done this, I will go back and watch your centipede video. Maybe in Florida. They are beautiful, Sean. You do know their bite can be pretty severe, right? I had a friend who had one, and he had these big 15-inch tongs, and he was putting a roach in, and before he could blink his eye, it was up by his neck on his shoulder. That's how fast it was. You mean human centipede? Yeah, right. And there are people who have been bitten by the Vietnamese centipedes and ended up in the hospital. So be careful, Sean. I trust you know what you're doing, though. So. Oh, I bet you are. That is awesome, Sean. Just remember, you have to make it, the tub that they're in has to be high enough to where the centipede, it's longer than the centipede's body. So if your centipede's a foot, you have to have a 1.5 foot deep tub from the substrate to the top of the tub. Otherwise, they can reach up and get out. You just have to have it long enough so they can't, because they can't grip onto the plastic, but it's got to be longer than their body is. From the top of the substrate to the top of the tub has to be longer than their body, or they will get out on you.
Hey, that's my theory. Screw Valentine's Day, bring on St. Patty's Day.
Screw Valentine's Day, bring on St. Patty's Day.
That's nothing fun chugging a beer.
I believe it is.
Oh, I didn't think that was that for a minute. Oh, it's Brian Cusco. Okay, it's a snake. It's not what I think it was. I don't know, I'll tell you what I thought it was. That looked like a girl's vagina.
Oh,
Oh, it was all balled up.
yeah. Oh, on his hand, you mean? Green bottle blues are amazing, Sean. They do a lot of webbing, make beautiful enclosures. Eagles green for St. Patrick's Day. I agree. Yes. That's true. We do only get one, but that's all we need. You saved 100% on Valentine's Day by switching to single. That's hilarious. Okay, the thing with the green, with the glass aquarium, though, Sean, is the silicone in the corners. He can grip onto that and climb to the top. Okay, Tone, I will tell everybody. He wants everybody to wear Eagles green and Eagles gear on St. Patrick's Day so we can put it up for people to see. Yep. Yes, you do. There you go. Oh, what? Uber? I know you just didn't say that. He probably is. Sean. How did it go, Dylan? I would say with the name Jason Fitzpatrick, you better be Irish, buddy. Yeah, Jeff, you're funny. And be fighting words. I don't know. If you got to remember, Sean, with even the slightest little gap, they can get out. Everybody I've knows that usually keeps them in totes, because you get really high totes. You can get really, really deep totes, and there's no silicone in there for them to grab onto, because the glass aquariums have silicone and they can grab up, unless you make one out of plexiglass and it's glued together with like super glue or something. That would work. Okay. You're a Heinz 57 then, Jennifer, right? Yes.
2 more sleeps and I'm out of here.
Oh, I know.
You get to sleep by yourself with the ghost.
I'll be fine. So you think 2 eggs were side by side and you were able to massage it so they were lined up then? Good news is you got them from being side by side. Bad news is you couldn't get anything out yet. But now that you do, maybe it'll come out. No, it's not. That's what my dad used to say all the time. Because Jennifer is Irish, German, Danish, Hawaiian, Native American, and Swedish. So I said she's a Heinz 57. She's all American, a little bit of everything. That's good. Nothing wrong with it. No. I'm Norwegian, Irish, and German. Why do you say that? Slash says he's 100% dumbass. Huh. That's what I said. He's not dumb.
I'm sitting back here with.
Oh, she was calling you a smartass. Sorry, David. Did you like lube it up in there at all so that maybe they pop out easier? Yeah, just make sure the tote, whatever, how much dirt or substrate you put in there, or even not, like if you put a piece of cork bark in there, from the top of the cork bark to the top of the lid is higher than the centipede is long. Sean from Old Troy City Reptiles got one today.
No, you're not getting one.
I do not want one. He got a giant Vietnamese centipede. That's one animal I really would never want. Yeah, I had internet trouble here. It completely lost all internet there for a minute, Dylan, while you were gone, and we had to restart it. So I'm sure there's still a few issues. You almost got one. I believe you did. Well, guys, we're going on an hour. I think I'm going to hop off. Justin, Tone, and Slash, I think we're going to have to get together and start up a channel just for superheroes and like comic books, and we'll have to do a live on that at least once a week. But Jennifer, David, Jeff, Justin, Slash, Tone, Jason, Dylan, if you need any help or anything, you can send me a message on Instagram. I mean on Facebook or whatever. And for everybody else is in here that I did not happen to see or anything like that, I want to thank everybody for coming in. Thank you. Peace out. Oh, let me fix one thing here. I got to fix one thing before we go. Wait a minute. Oh, it's not going to let me do anything. Sorry. I'll have to fix it later. Yeah, something's going on. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, guys. Peace out.